Okay, people, tomorrow night is the Oscars. It celebrates the absolute best of film in 2014. I'm going to give you all my predictions for the major categories. Was I really that awkward 2 years ago? So I can't promise that I am less awkward than I was in 2015, but I'm going to try my best. But today we're talking about the 2017 Oscar prediction video. I'm going to go through all 24 categories and hopefully go 24 for 24. Let's get started. Alright, so we're going to start with Best Animated Feature. I think right now this is a two-horse race between Moana and Zootopia. And although I think Moana is just a tad better than Zootopia, even though they're both great movies, I think I'm going to give the edge to Zootopia on this one, mostly because the Oscars like to make a statement, and definitely during these crazy political times, they're going to go with the more timely message that is Zootopia. Next up, we're going to be talking about sound editing and sound mixing. For sound editing, I'm going to go with Hacksaw Ridge because with war movies, sound editing is a lot more noticeable, it's a lot more in your face. With sound mixing, I'm going to go with La La Land because sound mixing is such an integral part to musicals, and the Academy loves La La Land. While we are talking about La La Land and how amazing it is, I'm going to give it 6 more Oscars. We're talking editing, cinematography, production design, costume design, best score, and best song for City of Stars, even though I think the 2 that are nominated for La La Land are one of the weaker songs, and the 2 better ones would have been A Lovely Night and Someone in the Crowd. But hey, that's just me. So next up we're going to be talking about best visual effects, and if I had a vote, I would easily choose Doctor Strange. But I'm not in the Academy, so I guess we're going to have to choose The Jungle Book. Yo, dude, like, what is this? What are you talking about? You said you wanted the title of your prediction for every single category. That's what I did. Yeah, but it's like Comic Sans. You literally chose, like, the worst font. Like, nobody likes this font. Okay, sorry. It's just, like, editing these videos are, like, super hard. Just, like, get off my case. I just want you to do your job and find the logo that they use in the movie and not just use Comic Sans. Fine. Thank you. I guess now would be a good time to talk about the shorts. For animated short, I'm going to go with Piper since that's the only one I actually saw. It's Disney. The animation is fantastic. It's hyper realistic, especially with the sand and the water. For documentary short, I'm going with the White Helmets. That also seems socially relevant. And then for live action short, I literally just chose on the coolness of the name. So with that logic, I went with Time Code. For makeup and hairstyling, I have Star Trek Beyond. I know a lot of people are up in arms that Suicide Squad is an Oscar-nominated film. They're just baffled and flabbergasted. I'm fine with it. I mean, the makeup and hairstyling is fine, you know? Like, if it's going to get nominated for anything, it might as well have been this. So, you know, whatever. Documentary, I'm going to go with OJ Made in America. And for foreign film, a lot of people like Tony Erdmann. I like The Salesman for this one. So now we're getting into the nitty-gritty stuff, so let's start with screenplay. For original screenplay, I think that the Academy is going to try to find a way to award Manchester by the Sea because there's not going to be a lot of opportunities to do so. So I'm going to give this one to Kenneth Lonergan for Manchester by the Sea. For adapted screenplay, same thing kind of goes with Moonlight. So for adapted screenplay, I'm going to give it to Moonlight. I thought I would do the rest of these predictions outside because it is 60 degrees in February in New Jersey and you just don't pass up opportunities like that. For Best Supporting Actress, it's been a lock since day one, and it's going to be Viola Davis for Fences. For Best Supporting Actor, I know Dev Patel is trying to creep on in there for a late upset, but I still think it's going to be Mahershala Ali for Moonlight. For Supporting Actress, once again, we could be seeing an upset from Isabelle Huppert after her Golden Globe win, and I do like her in Elle, but I think that Emma Stone is gonna make it to the finish line with La La Land. For supporting actor, this is the big one, as it's pretty much 50-50 right now between Casey Affleck and Denzel Washington. Whether or not the allegations from Casey Affleck are true or not, it's in the back of Academy members' heads, and it's kind of going to be hard for them to shake off. Considering that Denzel did win the SAG award, I think that definitely does show that it's lingering for Affleck. And I think also because the Academy wants to celebrate Denzel again. He's Denzel. He's a great guy, and he's just great with the Academy. So I think Denzel Washington for Fences is going to get the W. For Best Director, I think it's going to be Damien Chazelle. I don't really see any upset here. Chazelle really wowed members with Whiplash, but this is really his magnum opus for the Academy. So that's why I think Damien Chazelle is going to win. And then for Best Picture, it's been my pick since day one, since August, before it premiered at the Venice Film Festival, and it's La La Land. The Academy loves Hollywood, they love musicals, and they've gone gog over this film. The whole world has gone gog over this film, including myself. It just makes too much sense for it not to be La La Land. I just can't see an upset here. So those are my picks. I'm sticking to them. Thank you so much for watching this video. This was a lot of fun to make. If you want to check out more of my stuff, you can go on my Vimeo. I'll put the link in the description. I put a lot of my movies there. I just put a supercut of my top 25 films of 2016 on there. So if you're curious about what my favorite films of last year were, you can check it out there. I also have a lot of written reviews I'll put the links for. That includes some of the Oscar favorites like La La Land, Jackie, Patriots Day, and probably one of my favorite films I wasn't even nominated for anything, but you should check out my review of, is Edge of 17. Once again, thank you so much. I had a lot of fun making this. Peace.